Good evening. I'm Spencer Davidson here on the ice at the Adirondack Bank Center in Utica, where the AHL All-Star festivities are complete. The 3-on-3 AHL All-Star Challenge wrapping up a little over an hour ago. The Orange feet must hurt from all this dancing they're doing. After upsetting number 3 Michigan State on Sunday, the Cuse is back at it in just under 29 hours for their toughest opponent yet. Spencer Davidson, Alicia D'Addario here in Cooperstown. Induction Sunday is here. The ceremony wrapping up just a little while ago, and now there are 5 new members of the Baseball Hall of Fame. The Utica Comets have had an influx of mid-season signees and players coming in on tryout deals throughout the season. Lucky for them, many have worked out well. The Utica College Hutton Sports and Recreation Dome that was built here and opened in the fall of 2015 is no longer standing. Tonight they take on the Laval Rocket in a North Division matchup, but perhaps the biggest story in the hockey world remains the U.S. women's national team beating Canada for its first Olympic gold medal since 1998. We're learning plenty more on this case involving the Hawks women's basketball team, whose season has been suspended. The team once 19-3, now in the books at 0-26. Good evening. Here live outside the Labatt Blue entrance of the Utica Memorial Auditorium, where the Stuff the Bus toy drive makes its yearly stop here. Fans flocking into the Aud for tonight's game between the Utica Comets and Toronto Marlies have been stopping here for the past couple of hours to drop off some toys for those less fortunate in our area this holiday season. So it's a great cause. Come on down, say hi, and join in spreading the holiday spirit. For the Comets, they have a big one tonight inside the Aud. Tonight they take on the Toronto Marlies. Puck drop taking place at the top of the hour as Utica looks to extend their winning streak to 3 straight games. We'll have highlights of this game coming up tonight at 11. There's still plenty of time to come on down here to the Aud. Even if you're not coming to tonight's Comets game, drop off some toys and help bring some holiday spirit for a great cause. Come on down, say hi. We're going to be here till puck drop. For now, reporting at the Utica Memorial Auditorium at the Stuff the Bus toy drive, Spencer Davidson, News Channel 2 Sports.
Hey there, guys. I know we always joke about the fact that it's a little cold in the studio, but I certainly hope that you're warmer than I am right now. I'm going to try to talk as clearly as possible because I am shivering probably more than I've ever shivered before, if shivered is a word. Now, let's see. I don't want to step on any toes here for Bill, but I'm going to play a little role of Skywatcher here tonight. And here in Herkimer, let's see. I've got my, let's see if you can see that, my very handy little and manly, I might say, butterfly thermometer. And it says that it's about 22 degrees here, it looks like. Feels a lot colder than that, and it's certainly not butterfly weather. Now, there's a game going on behind me, as you can see, and it is the Herkimer Generals taking on Richland in the national semifinals here at Wareham Stadium.
While professional hockey players do love playing here in the city of Utica, the ultimate goal is always to get to the NHL. We've now seen 3 Comets make their first career starts in the big league over the past month, so now we'll take a look inside a dream realized.
Cross to Tanev, wrist shot in front, they score! I think it went in off the skate of Brendan Gauntz, who was in the crease, and it'll be his first career goal.
It's a moment that every hockey player growing up dreams of, but only a select few ever get the chance to experience for real.
There you see the puck being cleaned right behind him as Brendan Gauntz has his first in the NHL.
It's something you dream of. I mean, it's definitely a different atmosphere there than playing in the AHL. It's kind of, you go into the rink and you're kind of just looking around because it's something you've kind of dreamed of your whole life when you've gone and watched NHL games and you've played in preseason games, but the real thing when it comes to it, it's something you'll always remember for sure.
For many, the call up to the National Hockey League never comes, but for those who have spent their whole lives working towards that moment, when it does, it's never quite when you expect it.
I had just woken up and I was coming. I didn't know if we had pregame skate, and I kind of mentioned to Green I would like to pregame skate, and I thought he was calling me to say, like, you're not pregame skating, like, you know, we played the night before. So I was expecting that, and then he said, well, you're going up, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way.
From that moment, the Comets' leading scorer had 2 hours to get his bags packed and head to the airport on a flight bound to Toronto. It was a moment he had been dreaming of his whole life, and now it was unfolding in a blur.
I was packing, had my parents on speakerphone. I was telling them I might play in Toronto if they can find a way down there, and it was a pretty crazy day. It was a whirlwind. I got into Toronto, I made my flight, and I mean, it was an experience that I'm sure when I look back on it that it was a whirlwind day, but it was pretty cool.
Shinkarik didn't make his NHL debut that night, but finally, just 2 days later, his lifelong dream became a reality when he took the ice at the Bell Center for his first career game in the NHL.
And Hunter Shinkarik gets to call Montreal his first National Hockey League game.
With these Comets players now getting a taste of NHL action, with Alexander Grenier also making his NHL debut earlier in the week, they return to Utica with the drive to make it back to the dream they now know is well within reach.
For every single guy in the AHL, that's kind of the goal, is obviously to play in the NHL. And for me, I was lucky enough to play 2 games this year and kind of get the feeling of you're close to your goal, and you're close enough that you can kind of get your foot in the door, and you just want to kind of break the door in now. So that's kind of my mentality.
That's the dream. You don't just want to play one game, you want to play there for the rest of your career. So you know, as cool as it was for my first game ever, and as much as I did enjoy it, you know, you kind of come back with a little bit of fire in your belly, and you want to get there, and you want to you know, prove that I can stay there.
For now, they'll keep working to get better here, right in front of our very eyes.
Multiple local schools at all levels were at the forefront last week, as many remained in the playoff picture in the late stages. With that, let's check out our highest exhibitions of competition. It's your top 6 at 6. Number 6, Waterville versus Edwards Knox State Regional Final. Sophie Wittenbeck parts the sea, banks it in. Indians season end, though, as they fall 58-42. Number 5, regionals in boys, Notre Dame Mahonison. Check out how many jugglers touched the ball in such a short amount of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dante Griffin nails the 3. That's swinging it around the arc to perfection. Number 4 staying right here. Griffin again showing off his skills. Takes it the length of the floor, crosses up a defender, then airs over another to get the hoop and the foul. Notre Dame also eliminated, though, after losing 76-71. Number 3, Comets host the Thunderbirds. It's a breakaway opportunity for Springfield. Anthony Greco with the shot. Thatcher Demko stacks the pads to stonewall him. Old school hockey right there. Back to the odds shortly. Number 2, spring sports in the snow. Hamilton against Utica College lacrosse. Henry Hunt dodges the defender, comes in on a break, finds Clay McCullum backdoor, who throws a couple of fakes before going high to low for the goal. Continentals take the Cantoneer Cup 18-5. And your number 1 play of the week. Back to the odd we go. 3-on-3 overtime between Utica and Springfield. Patrick Weirkosh takes it end-to-end. His shot is stopped, but Adam Comrie comes down Genesee Street to put a clapper off the pipe and in for the game winner. His second of the night. Check it out again. Boom. Bar down. Comets win 3-2.
Another fun night here in downtown Utica, and it was made even better by a North Division win. That'll do it for me here at the Adirondack Bank Center.